Hi, I'm Yoram Solomon, and I'm the founder of the Innovation Culture Institute. And I'm here to show you how to become a more trustworthy leader. This video is part of a series based on the book, Can I Trust You? 70 plus 1 Habits that will make you a trustworthy leader. True story. I couldn't make it up even if I wanted to. One day I accompanied my daughter, Maya, to one of her gymnastics competition. I sat next to the father of a teammate and a friend of hers. He was dressed in a sweatshirt and sweatpants. I introduced myself and we started talking. Obviously, at some point, I asked him where he worked, and he told me that he worked for Alliance Data, which is a $6 billion public software company in Plano, Texas. I then asked him what was his role in the company, and he responded, "I'm the company's head cheerleader." I immediately thought he was the CEO, and I was right. Not a month later, I participated in an executive staff meeting with the CEO of another public company. I witnessed how he berated his top executive team, telling them how much they disappointed him and that they just don't get it. When I commented on how demotivating this might have been or must have been for them, he said, "I'm their CEO, not their goddamn cheerleader." Here was that word again. I decided to do some research for an article I was going to write for Inc. magazine. Oddly enough, I learned both became CEOs of their respective companies within 6 months of one another in the late 1990s. Last I checked, in 2015, Ed Heffernan led Alliance Data to become a $6.4 billion company with 15,000 employees worldwide, winning the top 100 places to work for award in Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex 5 times in a row. The company share price climbed from $14 share when he became CEO to more than $250 at the end of 2015. The other CEO took his company also public from small 200-employee company when he became CEO, also at approximately $14 per share, all the way to its bankruptcy in 2015. Not too many words can separate the best CEO from the worst ones. Cheerleader apparently is one of them. A CEO who believes that his or her role in that of a cheerleader focused on developing people, letting them fail, and giving them all the credit when they succeed. On the other hand, a CEO who does not believe that cheerleading is included in their job description will berate employees and demotivate them when they fail, and will live to see the company fail too. This book is the second in a series of mini-books that are based on research I have conducted, starting with my doctoral dissertation in 2008 through 2010 that focused on understanding the differences in corporate culture between startups and mature large companies. The research I conducted over the past decade led to the creation of the Innovation Culture Institute. This book is also based on hundreds of articles I published over the years in publications such as Inc. magazine, Innovation Excellence, Directors and Boards, and many more. Finally, it's also based on my experience in building trust through different roles and disciplines, from being an executive in several private and public companies to helping other organizations, from startups to Fortune 500 companies, build their own culture of innovation and trust. But it is important for me to note that I learned the most about trust not by reading books or conducting research. There are different levels of trust and trustworthiness. There is the level of trustworthiness that you must possess if you want me to trust you to return a $20 bill that I gave you. There is a different level of trustworthiness you must have if you want me to give you my email password to check an email that I received. There is yet a different level of trustworthiness that you must have if you want me to trust you as a surgeon to operate on my daughter. I learned about trust as an infantry soldier and marksman at the Israeli Defense Forces 35th Airborne Paratroopers Brigade. I learned about trust when I trusted my platoon members with my life. I learned about trustworthiness when I asked my platoon members to trust me with their lives. Enjoy the book. If we can increase your trustworthiness as a leader by 1 point, 64% of it would increase the productivity and creativity of your team. Is that something you care about?